Now we have this menu text over here, and I see that JPanel uses this cool icon over here. So, you know what? Let's have a little fun with it. I want to have that too. And, obviously I could just find a menu icon like this and implement it in a certain way. But we're kind of going to go a little overkill for our particular implementation. But I think you seeing how you could implement a lot of these cool icon libraries and how easy it is, it'll really get you using some cool stuff. So I just Googled awesome icons, but I was thinking it's awesome is font awesome icons. And if you Google, let's just say that if you Google font awesome icons, I doubt that the URL will change by the time you see this video. You should see something similar to this. And it has a cool list of all the great icons that they have over here. Look at that. All of these free to use. Very cool. Um, Interestingly enough, just kind of tangent off, when I say free to use, you got to check free in what capacity. And meaning that some stuff is free to use for non-commercial uh, implementations, but others are not. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of how each one plays in, but when it says code licensed under MIT license and it has a link to it, when you see MIT license, this is one of the most liberal licenses you could find. So if you're at work and you need to build an app that you guys are going to make millions and billions of dollars selling, well, guess what? If you're using something that's MIT licensed, like jQuery, like, I'm making an assumption here with jQuery, but I'm sure jQuery has a similar licensing deal. But I guess my point is if you see something that you want to use and you see that it's MIT licensed, you're in the clear. Go for it. Anyhow, I digress, right? We should be implementing this icon library. It's probably going to take a lot of downloading stuff and initiating stuff, and I'm just wasting time in this video talking about it. So let's get right to it and see how insanely easy it is to do. So, oops, I clicked examples. Let's get started. And here you go. It's going to tell you the easiest way to do it, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And it says use the Bootstrap CDN. And look what we're going to do. We're going to copy and paste code again. It says paste the following code into your head of your HTML. And now I see two CSS links. I see one to Twitter Bootstrap, and then another one to this Font Awesome CSS. And I'm like, wait a second, I don't need Twitter Bootstrap, not for what I'm doing anyway. But look what it says. Want to use Font Awesome by itself without Bootstrap? Just don't include the first line. Excellent. So let's look right here. Now, I just copied that and I'm going to paste it into my HTML. And unless I plan on restyling the icons and how it works in the library, I would put this CSS link before my style.css, but this is not that kind of library, so don't worry about it. Also, what you'll notice is that this is a weird icon, and it's actually not going to, you may think it's not going to work because it has this / instead of it saying either HTTP or HTTPS. Now, again, I don't want to digress, but when you see something like this, the reason why they do it is that this is the safer way to add stuff when your implementation may have a mix of both secure and insecure elements and pages there. These are bigger implementations. Now, if you have total control of your stuff and it doesn't matter, then you don't necessarily have to use this. You could just straight like HTTP and fix this. And why you would even do the HTTP in here anyway is because it's not going to work locally. You're going to need to upload your project to your website in order to see this functioning. So I am actually going to add HTTP over here just to make sure that it works. And here we go. Let me refresh. Let me look at the code, make sure that works. There we go. Font awesome. Great. Next step is to actually implement the icon.